the facts, about the everybody was very educated about the potentials and why we are not able to exploit properly. And the term you gave, a stabilizing thing, which is 4 lakh megawatt we have to generate in next 10 years or 12 years to stabilize. That we are talking about power, electricity and all. But then, as this session is about fixing the carbon pollution, climate change. So I would say that we are using a lot of energy besides the energy we are consuming through our electric lines, that is in automobile and other sectors, other fuels. So I think everybody has spoken. The house will be open to questions. But before that, I have something to tell you which is very amazing. I am a bureaucrat. I'm not supposed to be in energy, but I have been working with a lot of waste to energy plant. One of the not so good plant is in Okhla, which was installed in in 2010. I was there, and it did not work well. It's still there in Sukhdev Vihar. Residents have problems. The solution which hydro gives is fantastic. The issue of storage with solar and wind is a very big challenge, no doubt about it, because the way we are buying batteries, we are converting everything into battery, electric motor, electric vehicles. I'm in transport department, but we don't have any way of disposing of the batteries. That will be becoming a very, very serious environmental concern very soon. So, what is the way out? See, whole thing is fixing the carbon. We are all carbon. Everything is carbon here. In fact, carbon is the most prevalent element on in the universe besides hydrogen. So why we have a problem with this carbon? So thought went into whether we can actually educate people to be, carbon conscious and all. You see, if you talk to a layman, if you talk to your son who is riding a bike, telling him that you are polluting, he will not listen. Nobody is bothered. Delhi has the worst pollution, but in the peak pollution, if you stop anybody from driving the car, he will feel offended. Your own family will not agree. कहते pollution की problem क्या है? तुम्हारी problem है भाई. किसी को दिक्कत नहीं है. So you can't educate. You have to find alternates. And there has been a lot of work going on. I like. Can you play that website? You see, then I have been working. I was in Lakshadweep for 3 years. I've just come to Delhi. I have been working, and many people like me have been working in different fields. Today, as I speak to you, I have left a meeting and come here for something which is happening amazing. What is happening is we have realized that if I use all the biomass in this country, जो जमीन पे घास पौधे पेड़ सबको काट के मैं अगर बायोफ्यूल बना दूं, इथेनॉल और बना के और गैसिफाई करके कोशिश करूं, तब भी मैं 2 साल के लिए सिर्फ फ्यूल क्रिएट कर सकता हूं. सो इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. बायोफ्यूल के लिए हमको बायोमास बहुत बड़ा, पराली और वेस्ट से ज्यादा बड़ा चाहिए. सो व्हाट वी फाउंड इज, आई हैव नॉट फाउंड, लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैव फाउंड, देयर इज एन अमेजिंग थिंग इन द सी कॉल्ड सीवीड. It is, you can eat it, you can create a biomass. My own experiments, which you can see on this website when you go, I'll request you all to go through this website, that uh, uh, a kg of seaweed thrown into the sea grows to 52 times in 45 days. That is the kind of biomass we can create. So what this website offers is that if you give me just 6% of the EEZ of the sea, how much? 6% I can create of the EEZ of the sea, not the whole sea, Indian Ocean. Only the EEZ. EEZ is 320 nautical miles from our boundaries. We can create enough crude oil for in next 5 years that you don't need any import of oil. Secondly, if we can actually use, I'm sorry, I was supposed to carry, I just forgot. There's a thing called biostimulants. So biostimulants are being created using seaweed, and ICR, Indian Council for Agriculture Research, has established it and found it and established it. Yes, you are right. For most of the crops, a biostimulant of seaweed used on your garden or your agriculture field generates, the fruit or the plant grows by almost 40% extra. So what you are doing is basically you are fixing that carbon so much. Basically, the noise about that we are losing 1.5% of, we will have 1.5 degrees Celsius more in next 20 years. We can write to the big people like Amazon and Elon Musk and all that you are trying to create Earth on Mars. But why can't you improve the Earth? If you use 1% of your budget on the Mars mission, actually you can create a better world very fast. And you can have minus 1.5 degree very soon, very easily. So suddenly, last 1 year, 2 years, even our Prime Minister is hooked to this and he knows about the potential of climate change mitigation using seaweed. That is one part. I would say that if you go on Amazon, you will find a lot of products. Try your biostimulants which are being sold on, Amazon. I will not like to name few companies. These are startups who have in South India, Bangalore, Chennai, especially IIT Chennai students have done very good job in creating seaweed biostimulants. They have covered almost 20 lakh hectares of land using this. So what they are saying is, if properly this is used, the basic thing which you need for plants is to grow a plant. When a plant grows, it fixes the carbon. What happens is photosynthesis means it is fixing the carbon in the air. So if you can grow bigger plants, it will fix more carbon. What we call is carbon sequestration and carbon flux. These two terms, I will not like to get into that detail. But this is actually very interesting to see that this small thing can do a miracle. That is one part. But I am told there are other people working on carbon sequestration in a very, very big way. And I'm sure things will change very soon. When we were talking about solar, let me tell you a fact which I could not believe when I read, I calculated and I established and I agreed that this fact. One district called Barmer, they say 70% of the land is of no use. If 25% of that land of no use is covered by solar panels with the current efficiency, we don't need any electricity to be produced in the country. It is that kind of potential we are working on. So there are facts which are very amazing, and human mind can actually find solution. This was one solution I got to know. I have been working on it, so I am very thrilled. I have a set of scientists from Netherlands, Ireland, sitting right now in Delhi and discussing it with the various departments, and some of them have landed in Andamans and Lakshadweep today. So there is a huge potential. India is right a tropical climate where the right kind of salinity and temperatures are there in South Indian part, the peninsular part, that we can create huge amount of seaweed. In fact, Indonesian and Philippine and even Chinese, they are doing a lot better. We are importing almost 4,000 crores of worth of seaweed based agar agar and other extracts from Indonesia, Thailand, and Philippines. Rather, we can produce 100, maybe 1,000 times better than that, but we are not doing it. So it's time we work on it, which is a very big carbon fixation. Now I'll throw the house, Mr. Sangeet had given a very interesting presentation. Mr. Mishra has given a big insight which I was not aware. I think I will meet him again. So I think he has given a lot of clarification. Still there are doubts. Please come up. We will also like to listen. Thank you. Anybody? I think everybody is hungry. Nobody is good.
Everybody is understood very well.
That's great.
I take it that way. You people have explained so well that they could grasp many of the things.
Okay, friends, a very interesting session. I think a lot of new things. Seaweed mission. I think we have to work in a mission mode for everything. And if you work in the mission mode, you can achieve that. That is a lesson learned, which this I have also learned. If you are working in a mission mode, anything you do in a mission mode, you will achieve it definitely, because you will find out the way how to reach to that mission. So that is the way the mission works. So I thank all the speakers for their excellent presentation. So I'd like to felicitate them with a trophy. I request Mr. Mahesh Kumar, HLL Life Care, if he's there, please, to Mr. O.P. Mishra ji. लेके आओ भाई. ओपी मिश्रा जी का लेके आए.
हर साल आप कुछ करते ही रहते हैं.
हर 2 महीने में करते थे सर कुछ ना कुछ. लेकिन ये आपने बहुत तगड़ा वो दिया सर. सीवीड मिशन इज रियली ग्रेट. I'll request Rajiv Kumar Tambuli ji from Oil India to felicitate Mr. A.K. Mishra. वही जाके बोलना जरा.
आ जाओ आगे आ जाओ.
So I request Mr. Vijay Singh Mandloi, IOET Mumbai. Give a moment of his Shrey Saxena. Shrey Saxena. I request Mr. Vijay Patani from GAIL, GM GAIL. Is there? Mr. Vijay from GAIL. नहीं ठीक है. नहीं मैं बुला रहा हूँ. मेरी लिस्ट है उसमें बुला रहा हूँ. वो मैंने नाम लिखे हैं खाली रेडा से नहीं लिखा हुआ. ओके आई कैन कॉल फ्रॉम रेडा. यस मिस सोमिक कौर. शी इज मैनेजर इरेडा. तो संगीत जैन जी. I think we all can come to have a group photographs. जिन्होंने अवार्ड दिए वो भी आ जाएं. I think I request please आइए. जिन्होंने हमारी हेल्प की वो सारे आ जाएं. तो तमुली आ जाओ.
मैं कहूँ सभी लोग आए तो बढ़िया, क्योंकि इसका लंच होगा. तो जो नहीं आएगा कह रहे लंच.
Okay, lunch break. I think we will assemble back at 2:30. Nearby है. एलूर ये जो हॉल है उसमें लंच है. I think we'll assemble back at 2:30 again.
Huh? I know.